The tension in Outlander Season 8, Episode 4 reaches a completely different level. Up until now, the season has been building, slowly, carefully, laying the groundwork for what's coming. But this episode feels like the moment everything starts to move. The calm is fading, the pressure is rising, and the reality of war is no longer something the characters can keep at a distance. This is the episode where preparation turns into action. And at the heart of it is a major decision that could have lasting consequences. Brianna, Fraser, and Roger Mackenzie leaving Fraser's Ridge to travel to Savannah and secure weapons for Jamie Fraser's militia. On the surface, it sounds like a straightforward mission. They need arms, they go get them. But in reality, this decision carries so much more weight than that. Because this isn't just about weapons. It's about stepping into war. For Bree, this moment feels like a turning point in her evolution as a character. She's no longer just reacting to the world around her, she's actively shaping it. There's a confidence in her decision, a sense that she understands exactly what's at stake and is willing to do whatever it takes to protect her family and the Ridge. What makes Bree's position so unique is her awareness. Like her mother, Claire Fraser, she carries knowledge of the future. She knows what the American Revolutionary War will become. She knows how brutal it will be, how widespread, how devastating. And yet, she still chooses to go. That choice is powerful because it shows that Bree isn't trying to avoid history. She's choosing to face it. She knows she can't stop the war, but she can prepare for it. She can make sure that when it reaches Fraser's Ridge, they're not defenseless. And that's where her strength really comes through. For Roger, the journey to Savannah is more complicated. Roger has never been someone who naturally fits into the role of a fighter. He's thoughtful, reflective, more comfortable with ideas than with conflict. And yet, time and time again, he finds himself pulled into situations where he has to confront a reality that doesn't match who he thought he was. This is one of those moments. Going to Savannah isn't just about supporting Jamie, it's about accepting that he's part of this fight now. That whether he wants it or not, he's involved in something much bigger than himself. And that creates an internal tension that makes his character so compelling. Because while Bree moves forward with clarity, Roger moves forward with questions. What does it mean to take part in a war? What does it mean to contribute to violence, even if it's for protection? And how far is he willing to go to protect the people he loves? Those questions don't have easy answers, and the episode doesn't try to force them. Instead, it allows that tension to exist, to shape Roger's decisions, and to add depth to his journey. The shift in their storyline also reflects something larger happening in the series. Outlander has always balanced personal relationships with historical events, but in this episode, those two elements become inseparable. The war isn't just a backdrop anymore, it's influencing every choice, every conversation, every moment. And nowhere is that more evident than at Fraser's Ridge. Back at the Ridge, Jamie Fraser is doing what he does best, preparing. But this time, the stakes feel different. Because this isn't just about leading men into battle. It's about protecting a home, a community, a life that took years to build. Jamie understands the weight of what's coming. He's lived through war before. He knows how quickly things can fall apart, how even the best plans can fail, and how devastating the consequences can be. That experience makes him both stronger and more burdened. He knows what needs to be done, but he also knows what it might cost. And that's where the emotional depth of his character really comes through. Because every decision he makes now isn't just strategic, it's personal. He's not just thinking about winning a battle. He's thinking about survival, about preserving what matters most, about making choices that could determine the future of everyone at the Ridge. At the same time, the episode begins to peel back layers of secrecy that have been building beneath the surface. There are things characters haven't said, things they've held back. And as the tension rises, those secrets start to feel more dangerous. Because in a time of peace, secrets can stay hidden. But in a time of war, everything comes to light. Whether it's personal truths, hidden motivations, or knowledge that hasn't been shared, these revelations add another layer of complexity to the story. They create new conflicts, shift relationships, and force characters to confront realities they might have been avoiding. And that's what makes this episode feel so full. It's not just about one storyline, it's about multiple threads all tightening at once. The journey to Savannah, the preparations at the ridge, the growing pressure of the war, and the emergence of secrets that could change everything. All of these elements are moving together, building towards something bigger, something inevitable. As Bree and Roger leave the ridge, there's a sense that they're crossing a threshold. They're stepping out of a place of relative safety and into a world where the rules are different. Savannah represents that shift perfectly. It's not isolated like the ridge. It's a hub of activity, tension, and uncertainty. A place where the presence of the war is much more immediate, much more visible. And that makes it dangerous. Because in a place like Savannah, nothing is guaranteed. Alliances can shift. Trust can be broken. And even a simple mission can turn into something far more complicated. That uncertainty is what drives the tension forward. Because in Outlander, journeys are never just about the destination. They're about what happens along the way. The challenges, the unexpected turns, the moments that force characters to grow, adapt, and sometimes change in ways they didn't anticipate. For Bree and Roger, this journey is going to be all of that and more. It's going to test their partnership, their trust, their ability to navigate a world that's becoming more dangerous by the day. And back at the ridge, Jamie's preparations continue, but there's an underlying question that lingers. Is it enough? Can preparation truly protect them from what's coming? Or is the war going to change everything, no matter how ready they are? That question hangs over the entire episode. It's what gives every moment its weight. Because no matter how strong these characters are, no matter how much they prepare, there's always the possibility that it won't be enough. And that's what makes this part of the story so compelling. It's not just about action. It's about anticipation. About the feeling that something is coming, something big, something that will test every character in ways they haven't been tested before. By the time the episode reaches its final moments, that feeling is undeniable. The pieces are in place. The characters are moving. The tension is rising. And the battle is getting closer. But what makes episode 4 stand out isn't just the external conflict, it's the internal one. The choices characters are making, the secrets they're holding, the relationships being tested under pressure. Because in a story like Outlander, the most powerful moments aren't always the battles themselves. They're the moments leading up to them. The moments where everything is still uncertain, where every decision matters, where the future hasn't been written yet, but you can feel it approaching. And that's exactly where we are now, on the edge of something bigger, something that will change everything. And as the season continues, one thing becomes clear. The war isn't just coming, it's already here. And no one is going to walk away unchanged.